Hello everyone, this is reassessment video number 9. The date is May 15th. It is 11:11 a.m. Central Time. And in this video I'll review 4 of my positions. Everything is on the website, on the spreadsheet, but I will go ahead and put this here just to show. The first one I'll be going over is my, let's see, whoops, sorry. This is my bear credit spread in NSR. So I entered on the 5th, got out at the 6th. Let's see, I did take the 35 calls, I wrote those. Let me go back here. Okay, here it is, right? Let me highlight this. Okay, right there. So the May 16th, so the May monthlies, what is it, 35? 35 calls, May monthly. Let's take a look. My entry date was on the 5th, which is this red candle right here. The right hand side is the daily chart, and the left hand is a 30-minute 5-day. So entry was on this red candle here on the 5th. The 35 call means it was anything below 35 is great, so anything below this part right here is great. And I did this, I took 35, of course, because, you've got some resistance right here. And I want that to be a shield in case the position goes against me. Obviously, there's just plenty of room here. That's another reason why. And, of course, the premium that I took, which was, let's see, 93 cents, was pretty great as well. So, a lot of leeway, decent premium, and I think there was maybe 2 weeks until expiration, maybe a little bit less. So I mean, it's fantastic. This is kind of stuff I'm looking for every day. So I collected their 93 cents on 3 contracts, and the next day, make sure it's the next day. Yes, on the 6th. This is when I sold somewhere on this day. So I collected 93, gave back 45. You take that times 3, and I made 116. And I believe this also includes the calls that I took, because this was a bear credit spread. So I had to buy some calls as well to cover the naked calls. So that was pretty good. All right, let's go to the second one. You have NSR again. This time I am bullish. I took the, let's see, what is it? Still the monthlies. Got in on the 7th, exited the 9th. This is the 20 puts. So got in on the 7th, which was right here on this hammer. 20 puts means my, where would it have to go to screw me? All the way down here somewhere to 20. And now right now, and this is kind of semi-hindsight, these puts would expire worthless. But I freaked out somewhere along this area here. And sadly, let's see, I sold on the 9th. So yeah, I guess I must have, had some emotion come into play. So I sold here. I collected 30, paid back 20, so I made $10 per contract. But again, objectively, I should have just allowed this thing to expire, because, the 20 is like right here somewhere. I would have been safe. So that is the second trade that I did. That's NSR. Third one is going to be Z as in zebra. This one ended up being break even. I sold it about maybe an hour ago, and let's see, I'll show you why. 12th and the 15th. 12th and the 15th. Where is it? 12th and the 15th. 91 strike. 12th and the 15th. So I got in on this candle here, and as you can see, the reason why I got out was on this dip to the 95 and a half area. I kind of got scared, but I shouldn't have, because my strike was at 91, and it expires tomorrow, Friday. So, excuse me. I shouldn't have wussed out. I'm also tracking to see if these naked calls or naked puts would have expired worthless. So far the percentage is pretty high. I just need to, tell myself that it's just to show myself that, hey, these will expire worthless. Majority of them, anyways, if you allow it some leeway instead of panic selling or panic covering. Okay, so last but not least, let's see. Oh, ZU. This was terrible. ZU was terrible because I didn't know about the lockout expiration, which was this squeeze here. It was supposed to keep tanking down, as it did in pre-market, but apparently it squeezed. So I guess these things are never that easy. So let's see. I got in on the 14th. No, sorry. Entry date was the 13th. That's right. I got in on this day because I thought, wow, the 30 puts. Let me just make sure. 30 puts are giving me $1.13, and they expire within the week. So this is fantastic. There wasn't any earnings that I saw, so I thought, hey, there's nothing else. This is just, this is great. So I wrote two 30 puts right here. And apparently, the lockout expiration occurred, so it gapped down, but then it just squeezed. So I collected 113 in premium, but then I covered for 195, and that was at the open. So like a fool, I should have just I don't know. I couldn't have done anything with that there. Had I just gave it some time, it squeezed, and I could have just paid back 20 cents and made 93-cent profit per contract. So that's kind of a disappointment. Right now, I took an open position on CMG yesterday. This is still an open position. Let's see, I did a bear credit spread. There's my CMG bear credit spread. So 517.5 by 545, 40 cents in premium. So 517. So yesterday, I thought, you know what? This thing is right. Let me zoom in. This thing, I got in on this day. This little red doji-ish looking candle. So I thought, you know what? This thing is right at a 200-day moving average. So this should act as support. But if this thing goes, it's going to go, which of course today it does. So I got in yesterday. I wrote 3 contracts, 40 cents each at 517.5. So right about there. About here, give or take. I wanted a 512.5, but there was I think a 25 cent spread, so I said, nah, forget it. So I wrote calls at 517.5, and I sold some at 545 because I don't have enough capital to initiate a naked call. So now this thing's tanking, and it's going to expire tomorrow, and I may just let it go until just let it go. Let it expire worthless, unless it magically goes over 517 by Friday, which I doubt. But I've seen crazy things happen, so I'm going to keep an eye on this. And so that's about it. Like I said, man, that ZU lockout expiration, that really chaps my balls there. Even though had I just waited an additional 5 to 10 minutes after Wednesday's open, could have made a big profit on it, percentage-wise. But it is what it is. So thank you for watching.